Yellow, everyone, and welcome to another stream. I hope we're all doing well today. I just woke up from a nap after I had a wonderful Christmas dinner. I am Mexican, so we celebrate Christmas on the 24th and not the 25th. We open our presents at midnight. Who knows if we're going to open up or if we're going to last until midnight. But we had, and my parents are older, so we have our dinner at white people times now at about 3-ish. So all of that was great. Hey, Jackie, Merry Christmas Eve, white people times. They eat dinner so early. Look, it's, what can I say? And now that my parents are older, they also eat at those times. So we have like it's a dinner size portion, but it's eaten at, lunch times. My grandpa is the same. It hurts me. It does. Because then I'm kind of just I'm still full kind of now, but not enough that I can't eat. But do I want to eat right now, Because then I have all the leftovers tomorrow. Hey, Dan, you're starving by 7 8. See what happened to me. Look, let me tell you guys what went down. So we had our dinner. We had a ham. We had a ham, mashed potatoes, asparagus, stuffing, and a spinach dip. Is that all we had? I think that's what we had. And because we have tamales tomorrow. My mom went last weekend to make tamales with her cousins. So we have a couple of docenas in the fridge ready to go. So don't you worry. I have our tamales already. And we had a nice ham. I got 10 pounds of ham in the fridge. Yeah, we got a small ham, and most of it is still there. Tamales, yes, right? And so we had that. It was actually great. The mashed potatoes this year, my mom experimented with putting some, I think it was cream cheese in it, along with some a little bit of cream. They were delectable. It was delectable. Then we made asparagus with lime, honey, and Parmesan cheese, and we cooked it in the air fryer, and it was amazing. Um, you should, Jackie, go for their tamales. Go, 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 go. And yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. It was really, really good. This year my mom decided to buy a huge bottle of very cheap wine. It was very reminiscent to my college years. Um, it was oh God, I think it was like a pink strawberry Moscato or something like that. Didn't even look at the brand. All I needed to see was the logo. I didn't need to see anything else. And all I needed to do was smell it, and I immediately knew where that came from. Air fryer plus veggies is the best thing ever. Oh, it was so good. And it was a huge, like, oh my God. It was probably like 750 milliliters or some shit. Maybe it was a whole liter. Honestly, I don't know. I was too afraid to check because my mom was like I'm not a wine person. Believe it or not, I don't love wine. I especially don't like a wine that's so cheap and so fruity. I don't like fruity wines. Because they're too sweet. It's too sweet for me. So I can like it becomes sour to me very quickly. So like I very quickly make like a pucker face if I drink too much at once. I'm a wine sipper. I sip my wine. Which is like probably the only thing I do in moderation in this world. Like a whiskey, like a bourbon, I'll just like shoot those things back. Wine, I'm little by little. You'd think wouldn't like it. It's just because it's sour. If I drink too much of it, at once, I immediately go, because that's how it makes me feel. And so it was all right. Like I said, like think about a wine you would buy in like a Moscato you would have bought in college, and that's what it tasted like. It was like almost Mike's Hardish, but not quite there. You've got wines, whiskeys, and tequilas in your stash at all times. Yeah, yeah. I'm not that's so disappointing. Fucking tell me about it. But like she had it when she went to, she had a celebration with her sisters a few months back, and my mom doesn't drink. When she does drink, it's like those little fruity drinks. So, in social settings. So that's when, that's the stand she decided to take. And, that's fine. She enjoyed it. And so, but like it was like college because my mom just kept pouring more into my cup, not into her cup or my dad's cup, more into my cup. And I was just like, what are we doing here? I feel like I'm being like, I had very vivid memories of a friend doing that to me in college, of just like giving me more, like putting more in my red Solo of whatever the fuck we were drinking, or like handing me another drink and being like, no, keep drinking. We finished the entire bottle, and I'm convinced I drank half the bottle. But like it was so weird because my mom doesn't even like me like buying. Whenever she hears I bought like a bottle of whiskey or something, she is unhappy. But here she was on this date just pouring. She would like, it was one of those things where like if I were pouring, she would like put the hand up so I would get more of it. Anyways, that being said, it was a great dinner. My mom just was getting me drunk, I guess, and I didn't even get a real buzz off of it. I almost got a buzz off of it. It was only 6%, so like I got a little, like, just like bubbly. I felt bubbly. I didn't feel much more than that. But yeah, so it was a good dinner. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm here and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do the stuff and things. What did I do this weekend? Absolutely nothing. Well, I did things in this world actually this weekend. You can see some stuff peeking over the treetops over there. But I didn't do much else. How was your what did you guys have for dinner, Jackie? And Dan, I hope you're having a good day. I don't know if you had anything planned today. I saw that you were working on your game, working on some your Christmas cheer. I almost called it Goblin cheer. I'm pretty sure you call it Christmas cheer. There's some there's some dirt patches here that are bothering the hell out of me. I kept looking at them while I was up there. So I'm just gonna put some pieces of dirt that will hopefully eventually spread to here. I'm just trying to encourage the grass to grow. There you go. See, the more you put down, the greater the chance that it'll grow. Oh, we celebrated on the 25th, so tonight was just simple stuff. Your dad made crab fried rice. Oh, so good. Since my aunt and cousin aren't coming to Christmas dinner this year, we're going for more low-key stuff. I just know I'm cooking steaks tomorrow as per your usual role. Nice. I forget which of my friends celebrate today and which celebrate tomorrow. I feel like a good rule of thumb used to be that most of my friends celebrate on the 25th. But in recent years that has shifted a little bit. Big fan of doing nothing. Good enough. Fair enough. But instead, I have been working on 3 Goblins in a Trench Coat. Xmas edition all day. Yeah, the original game was around 1,700 words. The version, it's already 4,500 and already growing. I am not a smart man. I would argue you are a very smart man. Oh wow, that person is streaming so late today. Sorry, I just got a notification. In that kind of news, I have done nothing on Gremlin Gifts. I felt bad all weekend, believe it or not. I have felt sick all weekend. I also don't feel great today, but I feel better today than I have all weekend. So, that has to count for something, right? Oh, you guys haven't seen this. I just walked over here all very nonchalant as if there's not a huge outline here. Hold on. Well, I'll run it back and we'll talk about what this is. I was looking at chat. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. So over here, we have what's going to be our tree farm. So I've been doing a little bit of testing to see how I could put a roof on this thing, and I can't. The tree will simply just grow through any block I put. Well, maybe not through, past anything I put in. So I could put a roof in, but I would always have a mushroom top of a build here. So I decided to go with an open concept up top, and I just kind of vibe the outside. It's been a while since I've done any like paneling stuff, and this does look a lot more menacing than I originally planned for here. But I think it's because this kind of looks like a skull, and that's why this looks a little menacing with like the horns up there. But you know, we should probably just lean into it. This is gonna lean a little bit more, I guess, Nordic in nature, because that's gonna be sort of our building style, or at least our energy going into this. I'm gonna make this out of stone bricks and spruce logs. And then these little horn bits, there's one on each of the corners here. I'm going to be making these, I call them horns because they are horns. I want them to be made out of probably quartz and maybe even bone blocks. And I think that'll look kind of cool because I do want them to look kind of like the horns in the stereotypical like Viking hat. I don't know any of the historical context that comes with that, so that is might be if there's anything, if that's not associated with them, and it's just that a stereotype. But either way, I think having these little horns will look cool here. We're gonna leave this entire area open though for our tree farm. So this is the render of it. This is Lightmatica. Lightmatica makes a schematic out of whatever build, and a lot of people who make tutorials now create schematics of their builds and just upload them. I need to go into creative or into this creative world, and I need to see okay, north south. I need to make sure that this works north south. So some things in this game are dependent, like redstone components only work in certain orientations. And the moment you like move things around, everything breaks. So because there's explosions involved in this, I need to make sure this won't explode. But yeah, so this is the schematic. This is the height it's going to be at, but the trees grow much taller. They grow probably, I'd say like a solid 10 blocks above the tallest block here. This is all transparent, by the way. This is, like I said, this is just a schematic. Anything that is red or pink, it means it needs to be removed. Pink means it needs to be removed out of the perimeter. There's nothing that's going to go there. It's just an error block, but if it's in the schematic, there's probably a reason it shouldn't be there. Then anything that is red, that means that there is a block that is incorrect in that area. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to like dig down quite a bit actually. You can kind of see a little bit over here how much deeper this goes, and it goes a little bit deeper than that. So I will have to do some diggy here, but we'll turn that off for now, just because I don't need that up right now. I forgot to turn me off. Hold on. Boop. I'm off. But yeah. Oh, yeah. So, with the schematic mod, I can also go over here and look at my materials list. And these are all the materials that are in that build. So there's quite a few things, and mostly I need redstone. Really is what I need the most of. I worked a little bit on making some of this glass and stuff, and a lot of these like things I need like less than a stack being 64 items. I haven't really paid that much attention to it because it's just not my highest priority at the moment. That's pretty neat, actually, huh? Yeah. This is a great schematic. I recently learned that Lightmatica, which is this mod, is an evolution of I think it was just called Schematic. Oh my god, I had it in my head. I was going to mention it earlier and I couldn't remember it. I think it's just called Schematic. Oh my gosh. So I didn't find my Christmas hat, but my mom bought us all Christmas hats. So she got us these shirts that I'm pretty sure is AI art, so I'm not going to show it off, but she bought us these shirts at, I think, Walmart, and then she bought us all a different hat. So I thought I'd share the cheer here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I just saw it on the side. I took it off earlier because it was itchy, but we'll try it again. Yeah, so it's Schematica. It was called Schematica. I recently learned that and I had no idea. But yeah, so Lightmatica is now authored by another mod author. The original one, I guess, just got bored of it. I got tired of making it or burnt out, you know, the usual suspects. But yeah, so I haven't built anything because I don't know if anything is gonna blow up If you guys paid attention there, the schematic goes to these corners. It goes all to these corners. So I have about 1 to 2 blocks on these sides, but the explosions happen here and over there. And I'm a little afraid it's going to blow up this wall. So I need to build it before I build the exterior, which I'm not the biggest fan of doing, but you know, that's one way to get it working. I'm also already collecting these items. Sorry. I don't actually like to play games with sound very often. But yeah, so also 'tis the season. Minecraft, this happened as it hit 24 on my computer clock. The chest changed. So we have these chests here, which are the double chests. And then when you make it a single chest, it turns into a little small red present. But double chests are always the green ones. They've been doing this for fucking ever, man. And it's been years since they've been making the chest Christmas presents. But I thought I'd mention it. But yeah, so here are all the items I have so far. As you can see, I have a lot of the ice, obsidian. This is also our end stone. We have some of the hoppers. We're going to need more. We have some of the glass and some of the redstone components. Some of the redstone and the rails and stuff. But we need a ton more stuff. We need so much more. So, I need to get to it. So pistons, the thing that's going to be difficult about pistons is the redstone. The difficult thing about the note blocks is the redstone. Sticky pistons, redstone, maybe also slime. Mostly redstone. Droppers, it's going to be redstone. Also have blocks of redstone, which are going to need redstone. I think I have TNT. I'm not very sure though. But yeah, I saw your tweet about it. And Dan, your 3 goblins in the trench coat, Xmas edition. That's so funny. I can't wait to see what your Christmas cheer mechanic ended up being. Let me turn the gamma back off, back to normal. I'm trying to think if I did anything else that you guys have not seen yet. Oh, there is one thing. This is our storage room at the moment. That's how I found out. I was standing here waiting for something to get done and I turned around and suddenly everything was green. And then we have these that are our singles here. So I need cactus. So I repurposed this room for now to get me cactus. In our materials list, we need cyan glass. We need 66 of it, or a stack and a bit. And also apparently wool. So to make cyan dye, you need green dye and blue dye, and you mix it together and you get cyan dye. I don't have all this cactus you see here. That's all the cactus I have. I brought just enough so I could start farming cactus, but I never started farming cactus, so that's what we got. Oh, I think we finished this on stream, but I did add the a little pop out of white wool, and I think that does a lot for the build. I am thinking I want to create an artificial shadow to differentiate the windmill build with the mountain around it. So I'm thinking I'm going to add like a bunch of darker blocks around the perimeter of this to create, like I said, an artificial shadow. Because it appears that the dirt is too similar of a color to the granite and the like the pinkish tones of the granite, the brick, and the terracotta. So we'll try and create like a painterly way to pop this out. I just don't know exactly what I'm kind of thinking of using, like a deep dark stone. That's not what it's called. What is it called? a deep slate, cobbled deep slate, I think back here might give it a nice little shadow. Like I said, artificial shadow. I might also strip some this mountain, or at least here, of its grass, and make only the top be grass. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I was thinking, because every time I see it, it blends in too much with the mountain. And even though it is built out of the mountain, I do wish for it to protrude a little bit more. And I think we can get that by shading around it. But today, my priority is redstone, it appears. See, look how fast this is all growing. Let me see if this is spread at all. I don't think I've done anything off stream. Aha. Aha. Well, we'll leave that for now. Oh, this one is done. Oh, you. But yeah, so that is where we're at right now. That's our status. I don't think I've done anything else since we last spoke, aside from that giant outline. I made it out of dirt because dirt is so easy to break. And it's easy to make a nice little outline. I think I did this and I showed you guys. I have these guys. These guys are almost ready to go. Our armada is almost ready. I would like 12 of these bandidos. I think I'm at 10. The kids have grown up, but I am going to simply not worry about them right now. We have other things we need to get accomplished. This is all the redstone we have left, and as you can tell, that's not a lot for all the stuff we need, including the fact we need 5 redstone blocks and we only have 1. So, oh, we're fine on that. Let's grab a little bit of food. Let's just top up here. Oh, I didn't do anything over here, so don't get excited. But what I didn't do, because I never worked on learning how autocrafters work, we're getting there. Believe it or not, I'm working at a snail's pace in this world, so there's a lot of like small projects that I haven't worked on because I've been working on other small projects. But I have finally added, oh, it's not weird shadows, they're Christmas trees. Oh, I just thought it was like weird splotchies on this chest forever. I've always thought this was just a weird shadow thing. But I have added a double chest to each of these farms now. Because I simply am have been causing just drops to be laying there. I added more here because eggs, for every 4 slots here is equal to 64. But eggs only stack to 16, so I really should have added a 4th chest there, now that I'm thinking about it, to really make it equal, but we didn't. You can really see how far this protrudes over here. We might want to do something to thicken up that little stem, make that angle look a little bit better. That's so funny. Actually, I think I'm good to go. I don't think I need anything really. So the way to get to the I also need to decorate this waterway for now, but for now we'll just leave it. I would like to add more seagrass into it like this. I would also like to add maybe a little bit of sea pickles and coral into it, just to make it look a little nicer. But if you're wondering what all of this used to look like, it looked like this. A lot of sand, a lot of gravel, sometimes clay. sometimes stone. And I just kind of prettied it up a little bit because boy, oh boy, this. Like, this is fine, but I didn't want it to look like this. Also, selfishly, I also needed sand. Oh, this is also what, like, the shore looks like. So once we hit this, this boulder, once we hit this boulder, I haven't worked on anything past this. Even, like, past there, I haven't worked on anything. This is our path to our mine. And also kind of inadvertently, also a walking path, the long way around. It is a walking path to our spawn build. As we watch these torches along this edge here, this is the path I'm eventually gonna like carve out here, with a bridge coming this way into that big hueco. I forgot what these are called. We have a bunch of underground caves in Mexico. I always forget what they're called though, because they have a special name. I just don't know what they're called. But yeah, I laid out a bunch of torches the last time I ran through here, so I could identify exactly where I was going to do my stuff, where I was going to add this path, but I still got to do it. I also have a path of torches going to our other thing. My bees are suddenly really active again, and I don't know what happened. Oh, well. But yeah, if we follow this path this way, keep on going this way. Our spawn house is right over that hill. You can just barely make it out. You can see our little gazebo where we're still holding that one zombie villager. But yeah, that's our spawn house. And you can kind of see the path I'm taking over there. We won't walk the whole thing because it is a bit of a walk, but my plan is to make a bunch of walking paths because I would like to, again, I'm not going to have shulker boxes for a good long while. So my shulker boxes, or the way for me to carry a large amount of blocks to and from areas, is through llamas, which is why we've put so much effort into making a bunch of 15 slot llamas, specifically so I can carry a bunch of stuff back and forth. I don't believe I have any redstone. I think I've taken it all. Yeah, so that means we gotta put some work in here. Which also means I think I have to knock down some of these trees because I'm gonna need some. Yes! Pirate, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream over on the pirate side. Shout out. I really need to add a timer to this, so my shout out command goes off a little bit after you guys raid. But welcome in. I hope you guys all had a good stream. Spending this eve doing some fun stuff. I'm PB. Hi, we're doing some Minecraft things today. In fact, we're mining. I have a list of items I need to get. All of these items I need to get. Luckily for us, I've done everything up to about the endstone / water bucket. So I need a lot of note blocks and pistons and blah 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 blah. Point is I need a lot of redstone, and because I'm straight out. I was hoping I'd have enough to last us this entire project. I did not. So now I'm off to do a bunch of stuff. You know what this reminds me of? Did I ever turn off shield mode? I did turn off shield mode. But, you know, the other great question is, I don't know if I ever turned off any of the other settings here. we had an almost bad raid happen the other day. And I managed to catch it in time. And I turned on shield mode. I learned a lot of things about shield mode. Because I'd never tried it before. But I learned it takes you into modded view, which is great because I don't know how to get into modded view aside from that. Which is kind of an issue, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I did have an issue with it. And there were a lot of things happening. Yeah. Have a good one, Painty Fire. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. Have a good dinner. No, I don't want to hit that button. That would be a bad button to hit at the moment. Ah, this one? Is it this one I need to hit? But yeah, we had a bad raid come in, so I hit a bunch of things, and I'm just wondering if I open your eyes, baby. You're wearing your glasses. You can read this. I'm squinting as if I can't see. So I'm just, you know what? Let me just make sure I have fixed everything from the last time I had to do this. Okay, everything looks good. Got it. Okay, just making sure everything looked good because, yeah, a lot of buttons I had to press for that. But yeah, so here I am. We need to get some redstone, which means I have to go deep into the Earth's crust to get some stuff done. I don't think this was the hole I originally went down. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this is where I originally went down, but this is where we're continuing, I guess. I have a lot of little pokey holes that go straight back up to the surface. Because once your inventory is full, I mean, what are you gonna do, you know? But yeah, so Merry Eve to those who are celebrate. I don't have any torches. All right, guys, we're just gonna have to be brave about this. Because I can't even make any because I don't have my fortune pick on me. I have my soul touch on, so we're just gonna have to be brave and remember the direction we came from. Originally we came down here for iron, and to be honest with you, I still need iron, so not as much as I need other blocks, but not so few that I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh my god, Nightbot? Hello, Nightbot, imagine working within the first hour of the stream? Ayo, Nightbot? I'm so happy to see that your union break was before stream and not exactly during it. I also need to pick up a lot of this copper. Oh, okay. I just need to get there. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we're up to today. And now we can all terrifyingly see how expansive this area is. Usually we would see this and I would put down a torch there and I'd be like, oh, that looks scary. But because we have no torches, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. And this desperate measure is turning on Fulbright, essentially. I guess I can make it a little bit more moody. Oh, what is the button to make you more moody? I don't think any of it works, actually. Because I think it interferes with the... Yeah, it interferes with my Lightmatica mod. Which is fine. Lightmatica is another reason I haven't updated. I think it's updated to 1.1 121.4. But it's not one of those things I can exactly take advantage of. Oh, there's a diamond up there. It's not one of those things I want to mess around with at the moment. That's a creeper, by the way. That's what they look like with one of our mods. It's a resource pack, actually, but I think it's also a mod. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I had a great dinner. I'm very happy about it. I'm very every like item was like every dish was kind of a banger. My mom has gotten really into watching TikTok for recipes. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes they're a hit, sometimes they're a miss. But this meal, they were absolutely all a hit. They were all very fucking good. The only thing that wasn't phenomenal was the spinach dip, and that's because we made it from a mix and it was a little salty. But I mean, if that's the only thing I have to complain about, it was a pretty good meal. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel great this weekend, so I haven't really done anything. I spent most of my time just kind of laying in bed, in and out of sleep, to be completely honest with you, this weekend. I am feeling marginally better today, which is why I'm able to stream. But also, means that hopefully sooner rather than later, I'll have the energy to sit down and just rewrite Gremlin Gifts. All I need is the energy. If I could just have the energy, I could sit there and just do it. Okay, I've already cleaned this all out. All right. Guess let's continue down. Oh, what a little soup we got going on here. Oh, what a wild water pattern. Oh, I think I've also been down here. I think I've already picked through this area. Oh, that's oh, that's a shrieker. I can't believe that didn't hear me. Hey, chill. Ayo, chill. Ayo, have we thought about chilling? That feels bad. I don't feel great about the fact that I think I have the blinded effect. So that thing was a screamer. Okay, I don't have blinded on. So screamers, as you can imagine, scream. And they scream when they get a signal from that thing. And once it screams 3 times, it calls in a warden. And the warden is the most difficult mob in the game. Because it basically one-hit KOs you pretty much no matter what you got going on. Which makes it very dangerous. I don't know what this block's for, but I should probably also pick it up. A catalyst, a sensor. Both things that I think are pretty important. I don't know much about Skulk and things. Skulk being these blocks, these like galaxy looking blocks. I don't know much about them. I know very bare. I learned that like there's a redstone skulk sensor thing now. I don't know how that works, but apparently that exists. These give you XP when you break them. As you can see by my bar very slowly moving up there. I think this spreads when you drop XP. Drop XP on it, I think. Oh, diamonds. Let's go. That was a lot of diamonds. Yeah, that was 9 diamonds. That's wild. Usually you only get 8 in a, I feel like they've changed how that works. You used to only get 8 in a vein at max. I feel like that number's gone up a little bit. Or they made diamonds more common or something. I don't know, but something is different with diamond spawning. Oh, also it's like real hot. It's like in like, it was in the mid to high 70s today. A huge Christmas weather, let me tell you. Then we got some thunderstorms and tornado warning. It was really really 'tis the season. All of this has been kind of explored. Oh. Oh, there's diamonds over there also. Let me go get those diamonds. I'll remember where that guy is. I'm not really hurting for diamonds at the moment, but I am going through diamonds pretty quickly now that I'm digging out things more often. Just ping pong that guy. He hit me. Let me tell you, I'm real sad. So because I've been not feeling great, I have been playing a lot of more Pokemon than I would want to be playing of the Pocket variety, the TCG Pocket. I've been doing a lot of the solos and because they added a whole bunch of new solo battles, which has been a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I fear I have learned too much about the game. Because now I already have the decks ready and I'm just kind of like walking through a lot of these fights. Which is like a good thing and a bad thing, right? It means I'm leveling up and I'm getting better at what I'm getting better at it, you know? Which is awesome. But that also means that I'm finishing these solo battles so fast. I'm on the last one, I think. I like to finish all of the side quests, I forgot what they're called. Battle quests. The only thing that's coming to mind is Battle Bucks, and it's not Battle Bucks. That's all that's in my mind. And so I have been I've been doing that, and that kind of prolongs it a little bit, but like I said, it's almost it's artificial at this point because I just have improved at the game so much. I struggled so much at the beginning because I've never played a TCG of Pokemon. And and I don't. It's a lot of RNG, obviously, but it's also a lot of trying to outsmart your opponent and shit like that. Well, welcome to your hell with Magic Lamau, yeah. And so I've never played the TCG of it, so I have now played through all of the solos, which means like technically this means I could level up to start fighting against real people. My issue with that is my favorite thing about playing the solo battles is that I can kind of just like close the battle and open it back up whenever I want. Because they do go it is a little bit long-winded, and I have watched a little bit of people. Oh, a diamond. Play. I've seen a few live streams of it, and oh, you know what? I also need cobwebs, and I was thinking about where I was gonna get cobwebs, but now I know. But I don't have any of the cobweb breaking tools with me. Actually, can I break you with this? It's really not feeling like it, but I'm going to commit to the bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The new pack that just came out, I think all of the regular cards now. I think I got my no, I need Ponyta. Once I get Ponyta, I have all of the regular ones. Well, in fact, it does not fall from that. Did you guys know that the preferred tool for cobwebs is your sword? That's the fastest way to break them. Here's the thing. I don't want to break this. So I'm just going to dig adjacent to this and hope that none of them spawn in my little tunnel. Hello? Oh, a dungeon. I can't do anything about another spider dungeon. That's so funny. Any diamonds in here, you think? I'll take that because that's unique, but I don't really need any of that. Ooh, by diamond I meant iron. I realize now I said diamond, I meant iron. If I could find one more iron, I could start bringing some of this back with me. But yeah, the rounds are a little long-winded online, and because you have to wait for your opponent to, react and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys have played TCGs online, I'm sure it's very similar to how other ones work. But man, there's a lot of diamonds down here. I'm looking for a redstone game. If you could give me some redstone, that would be great. And yeah, and that gets boring. I get bored of waiting for people to, like, I get bored of the computer who does everything so efficiently. Damn, he got me. Like, it does everything as fast as possible, and that still takes forever. So I don't think I'm capable of waiting for a real person to play the game. Oh, also one of my neighbors is like popping fireworks, so like I don't think you can hear them because they're not popping anything right now, but if they do start popping, then you can start hearing. My deepest apologies. I came in somewhere around here. I saw that. Here we go. Redstone. Here we go. So that's like my only qualm with the game, with the mobile game at the moment. Oh, I remember this. I don't think there's probably not a city. There is not a city here. I remember this place because I deeply wanted this to be the farm. I wanted there to be like the 4 spawners around here. I think there's 3 spawners near each other, but anyways, there's a ton of redstone here, so that should be good enough for us. I was gonna do another little look-see-loo to make sure that I got everything around here. I did. We're probably gonna have to pillar out of here, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to tackle this. I need to take out these shriekers. That's a catalyst. That's a catalyst. I've already seen this place. Okay. And hear them talking. So far, I've only seen the 1 shrieker. That one there. Oh, I've seen 2. I've seen that one and this one. Oh, look at all this. Oh, look at all this redstone. I've lost sight of the catalyst. Oh my god, look at all these shulkers. Or shulkers, these skulk sensors, I think is what they're called. This is gonna be... It's a good thing I want to break this thing. That's a scary noise. I'm a little afraid. They talk to each other, these sensors, by the way. So like if one goes off, another one goes off. You can see where the sound is coming from with these bats. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. These are catalysts. I don't know what catalysts do. I think maybe that's where they spawn. I don't think so though. I genuinely know so little about this. Oh my god. Okay, let me go this way. Okay. I know there's a ton of zombies coming at me, but there are. Try to kill them as quickly as possible. The more times you hit them, the bigger the chance that, yeah, it's just everything. Just come over here. Just come over here. So you guys can come fight me over here away from this shrieker. Come over here most of the... Oh my god. Not more zombies, bro. Oh my gosh. Just getting bullied over here. The other thing is, I don't know if I have to activate the Shrieker or if mobs can activate them. I have no clue. That's what makes me also nervous about this. I also need bones. That's the other thing. So anytime I make noise, this thing will activate. Oh my god, look at all these fucking zombies, bro. Yeah, the more times you hit... So I'm on hard mode, so they can call friends. slash make friends. So if I'm hitting, so if a zombie is in danger, there's a percentage chance that they will call for help if, you know, they're getting hit. And that will cause zombies from around the place to call in to like come to aid. You know, the Horn of Gondor goes off and they come ready to fight. They're almost like turkeys. I wonder if that was an inspiration for the sound of these guys. Just making sure there's no more shriekers around so I could just in peace go mining around this place. Because once a warden spawns in, I'm not 1,000% sure how to not have it still be out. I don't know how to make it go back. Because it travels through the stone. And I generally don't know what that means for me. Any sound with shriekers or skulk sensors freaks me out because I don't know much about it. Again, I also don't know what a catalyst does, but I'm just going to break it anyways and bring it with me. All of these things I think you can't make. I think you have to find them, so I'm going to grab them. Goodbye. So I was thinking of almost playing Once Human today. I just don't remember how it runs on my computer while I'm streaming. But a new season just started, or like we just signed up for a season and it just started today. I was gonna join it and start working on it today, actually, but then I had half a bottle of wine force fed to me, essentially. And then it started raining, and oh my god, guys. Just like the rain, the pitter patter of the rain with just having a full belly, I felt so good. Also, I think I just saw these things eat the XP. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Look at that. That's neat. Wait, did this just grow back? Wait, can these grow? I don't know anything about I knew that it ate XP, but I don't know what that means in the long run, if I'm being completely honest with you. Aside from just storing XP. I don't even know if like pickaxes are the best way to pick this up. It's just it is picking it up, so I'm just assuming. Oh, I picked up all that XP. Well, we're gonna have to deal with mobs whether we like it or not, because I don't have any... I'm not lighting this place up with anything. Oh, another dungeon. Oh. Okay. That's a creeper back there. I don't want you to blow that up. Please, 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 please keep fighting that guy. Yeah. There we go. Creepers can and will blow up spawners, so I just need to make sure that it doesn't do so. Oh! Let's go. Nope, I want that. Oh, we got that. Nice. I also want these bones. I need bones to jumpstart the farm. I did notice this hole here. Absolutely nothing, but that's fine. That means I could throw my Garbaggio down here. Okay, so I am going to bring one of these. Oh, that's a good enchanted gold. That's a gapple. I think the purple means that that's the rare one, quote unquote. I can drop this diamond, I guess. I don't need only one. I have 2 13s. If I ever need more than 1 13, I could always just make a farm, which is something I want to do. I would like to make a record farm at some point. I've always wanted to make one and I've never have, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity. In my world of I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, and how I want. Again, if you're wondering when there's so many mobs spawning, it's because this is what this place looks like. We just have this on so you guys can see. I wouldn't really have a problem going through this being unable to see fully. But I figure for the viewing experience, it's probably more enticing to be able to see what's happening. Oh, that's a screamer. There's redstone there. All right. So breaking anything pops makes those guys make noise. Which quickly becomes an issue because it kind of just becomes an escalating problem. Because if there's multiple sensors around the place, when you break one, the other one will make noise, and then that'll activate the shrieker and so on and so forth. Maybe one day when I'm less afraid of wardens, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I've also never done it. I've never like spawned in a warden. I don't exactly know how they work. I've only seen it in videos at this point. But anyways, we're here for redstone. Do not need that potato. Dude, oh my gosh. So yeah, in Once Human is this I don't know how to describe a survival PvE or PvP experience. It's fun. I very much enjoy it. It's very like almost MMO-ish in a way, but it resets. It has seasons, and seasons last for like maybe 2 months at most, depending on the scenario. Because you get to choose like there's at this very point in time, there's a few scenarios that exist in the game. I think 3, maybe 4. There 4 because there's a PvE experience of one of them and there's a PvP experience of the beginner one. Then there is a PvP, a short little season. It's a month long, and you get to have your PvP experience. Did I just see? Oh, I thought I saw a slime. Nice shots, idiot. And then there's another, there's like a normal PvP experience and then there is a normal PvE experience. And, my group really enjoyed the most recent PvE experience, the scenario. So we went back to that one for this new season after our last one ended. And what happens is you kind of keep your stuff, but it goes into like this liminal space where with a specific in-game currency that you get limited amounts of each season, you can like bring things from other from past seasons from this liminal space. And it's fun because like the items aren't terribly difficult to get. It's just time, and genuinely that's just the game. acquiring those items again, it's just literally the game. You keep on your progress towards your guns and gear and stuff. So like that's the most obnoxious part to, and you know, time consuming, material consuming issue. So I'm not too stressed about it. But our season just started today on the 24th, and I logged in to play, but I ended up not playing. So because they just changed like how one of their in-game currency systems works, and it's like the one where you get gear and stuff. So they are giving you the experience to play like a little bit of catch up. And even though you've already earned all this essentially currency already this in the season you were in, they're allowing you the chance to like kind of double dip. And I would like to double dip. However, I haven't reached the full potential of items. But yeah, so that's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm gonna have to BRB. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer BRB. But I will BRB. I will throw on some chill hop for you guys. And little different than Little Girl Gone, but we'll put some of this on. And I will BRB. I'm gonna put 10 minutes on here, but we'll see. Hopefully that's enough. I don't think it's gonna take longer than 10 minutes. But I'll BRB. Oh, sorry that took longer than expected. It usually, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. It is what it is. Hey, Kalino! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you're still around, I know I took a while. I took like 20 minutes, I think. Oh, but that's fine. 10 minutes was ambitious, I'll be honest with you. We were opening up presents, but it's only three of us. So I didn't anticipate it taking long because it never takes long. Well, this is an interesting little packing thing. Why would you do this and then also glue it down? What's the point? What's the point of do you see? Can you guys see this? You can't see this, but you're gonna have to trust me. There's one of those, how boxes have the little insert thing so you could like close it back up after you've opened it. Well, the top of this is glued down. So like there's no way for me to open this in a way that's not just gonna ruin the top of it. Because I can't open it without getting some whatever. Whatever. Hey, Kalina, how you doing? How are you? It's because my dad's sick right now, so we had all of the. Why is this so secured? Are you selling this in the fucking store, brother? What is happening right now? Okay, what's happening is we're just gonna ruin the box. That's just what's gonna happen. The box, it was a nice idea to try and keep it. We're just gonna have to ruin the box. It's a headphones is what it is. It's very funny. We all knew, everyone except my dad knew what we were getting for Christmas, and that's because I'm the wild card that just kind of buys things sometimes and wraps it up, and then I just gift it. And I was gonna do that for my mom this year too, but again, she like really hit me with this like 180 on her preference of nail polish, and that it made me too anxious to choose some for her. I would have gotten like 2 out of the 3 right, which was nice. 2 out of the 4. I'm pretty tired, but you're chilling. Well, I'm happy to hear that at least you're getting a little bit of rest in at the moment, despite being tired. You're one of my 25 friends, right? You celebrate on the 25th. All right, I fuck with that. Dude, this is so cool. The technology, can you guys see this? The technology on the ports is so cool. It twists off now. I've had so many of these adapters I don't remember what the big ones are called, but like the big headphone jacks onto the like small ones. I've had so many over the years, and this screw on, screw off, very cool, very into it. Oh my god, Nightbot, look at you being on top of it today, more on top of it than I am. Yeah, this is long. Let's see, I'm simply going to plug it into my other headphones for now. And I'll leave the earbuds here for now, just so I can not have to go underneath a couple of tables during stream. You're officially on vacation until the 27th. Let's go. You guys don't have any dials on you, do you? I need to put on like actual music and not lo-fi stuff that I don't recognize. I keep trying to move up the volume because my other one has it here on the side. I'm messing with my knobs. Give me a second. They sound very good, just so you guys know. Let me put up my hair real quick. That's good. I'm glad you're taking a vacation, Callan. I know it would be easy to work. Are you having Christmas at your place? At your place. Are you Oh no, I remember your plans for Christmas. Never mind. I remember what's up. Amount, no. These are gonna take a while to get used to putting on. They're very like snappy, but they're really light. I'm very curious what they're gonna sound. I'm very curious what they're gonna sound like. Wow, they really are noise canceling. I can barely hear myself. I wonder what they're gonna sound like with my actual sound card. Cool. Maybe directional audio won't be as weird for me anymore. Oh, let me... I wasn't listening to this playlist as much as I would not mind listening to this album again. I was listening to Little Girl Gone. And I listen to this now. Okay. Oh, I already have a stack of bones. Now just spending time with the fam, then heading to NYC. Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you were still going to be in town, TBH. I didn't know when you were going to head out. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, I wonder when Jackie's heading out. These are definitely going to be hot. I can already tell. Because they encase my ears so well. But they're very light. Yeah, you'll be back by January 4th. Nice. I'm actually running Crystal. Yeah, Nilly told me that you were going to be running it over at her place. Because like 3 or 4 of you guys were going to be there at the same time. And you thought, fuck it. Oh, if you're curious what I got these headphones that I picked out during Black Friday, along with some smaller headphones, because it was due to the deal I was gonna get. It was gonna be cheaper if I bought it with headphones, with the extra headphones, which aren't like as nice as these. They're, I think, like $20 headphones. But I needed to reach a certain threshold of money, and I would get like 25% off or something ridiculous like that. Otherwise, I would only get like 10 or 15% off. And so I saved about $15. About the price of the headphones, actually. Oh my god, that went boom in my ears. So I got these headphones. They're the MDR7506 Sony headphones. They're dynamic stereo headphones. I read good reviews about them at their price point. They're pretty good apparently at their price point. And I am trusting the reviews I read about it. People had their opinions, but I thought, fuck it. They're on hella sale right now. So I got that. Then I got some slippers because I have needed some nice slippers. Because mine are on the ground. Even though it's hot right now, it'll eventually get cold. And then when it eventually gets cold, I'll very much enjoy putting those babies on. Ow. Because my armor's taking a fucking beating from these explosions. Then I got some candy. Some Christmas chocolates. I got some Ferrero Rochers. Although, don't let anyone know, I don't really like Ferrero Rochers. I'm not a big nut person. But, you know, I'm not one to sit here and be ungrateful for a gift I've gotten. So I will still eat them. Let's see. What else did I get? I think that was it. I think that's all I got for gift-wise. And like money, which is like the typical gift. As I told you guys, I got my mom some nail polish from Holo Taco. And I got my dad a tablet stand. As I've told you all before, the best present I've ever gotten my dad is this tablet that I got him last year. He's obsessed with it. He is a tablet kid now. But he kept trying to find things. I bought him a case for it that, like, you know, does a triangle thing at the back so it leans back, but he's been looking for things to like give him a bit more maneuverability with it, maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit more stable. I'm not really sure exactly what he's missing out on, but I bought him the same one I actually use for my tablet, my second that's so funky with these new headphones. The bass on these guys are very whoa. I don't have my bass up nearly high enough because I don't really like the bass on these my Arctis. But it is it's deep. Oh, I almost fell. But yeah, so I got him the same one I use for my second monitor. And he's sick. He's sick. He just took like some nighttime medicine, which is why we opened up presents very early, which is I was not anticipating. I was anticipating it being a later affair, but there was always a potential. Oh yeah, they're good. I had a pair of those that died on me earlier this year, but I found an older pair of them that I just need to buy some new pads for. They're solid monitors. Yeah. So I am very happy with these at the moment. The next thing I want to buy is I would like to buy for my in-ears or my IEMs, my in-ear monitors. I would like to buy a Bluetooth pack for them so I can have them be truly wireless. Because right now I have them pseudo wireless because I have them plugged into my wireless headset. That doesn't have any pads. I don't think I could maybe I might be able to show you. Where's my OBS so I can see? Yeah, I have these are my my Arctis Pros. But as you can see, they don't have padding. And every time I go to like buy padding, they're sold out. So I didn't know it was like that big of a commodity, but apparently it is. So I just haven't bought any new ones. Because I would like to buy the same ones I had, the Weave, because those don't make my head hot as quickly as like fabric headphones do. So yeah, every time I go to buy them, they're just not there, and I'm just like, well. I'm also just not the biggest fan. I haven't been the biggest fan of these Arctis Pro since I bought them. I was expecting a little bit more for their price point, I'll be honest with you, but it's fine. But they're wireless. So I used to wear them a lot, but now I use them as a proxy for my in-ears. Because I have a cord that goes from my PC, like an extender from my PC, so I could plug in my earphones, but the sound quality isn't as good, so I don't use them I don't use it that often. The cord for this thing might be long enough though. It's curly cued, so it might reach it. And if not, I still have the thing. I still have it. I might buy, but yeah, so I want to buy some Bluetooth pack, or a wireless pack, I guess, for my in-ear, so I can just be truly wireless from the system. And then that also extends to like these, right? Like, I just haven't decided if I want it to like go behind my ear or if I want it to be in a pack. I'm sure there's various options of how I could go about it. Wow, that is precarious to say the least. Just gonna cover that up real quick. But yeah, so I'm pretty jazzed about it. I've been wanting a new headset for a while, pretty much since I bought these, or bought my previous ones. My mistake is that I took advice on the SteelSeries from somebody who also needed a mic attached to the headset. And I simply needed, obviously I only needed the headset. Wow, there's so many diamonds down there. Not as much redstone though. We need to go back and grab all this redstone in this previous cave. In one of these previous caves. The directional audio is actually directioning. I would also like to get new in-ears, but you know, I like these. Okay. They're the Linsel somethings. I don't remember what they are. They're cheap. They're like, I just wanted to buy them to see if I liked wearing this style of earbud. And I do. I don't mind them. So I might be looking into upgrading them. I forgot what the other ones, when I was doing research, I have them saved in a wish list so I could go back and look at them, but they just cost exponentially more money. And I was like, I'm not willing to like heavy invest in this until I know whether or not I'm going to like them on my ears. I feel like I'm yelling because I can't hear me. I am looking forward to wearing these more often though. Especially when my ears start hurting a little bit. Because sometimes my ears just like wild out. Oh, hello. That's it. I don't need anything else from you. I know I said I wasn't going to go over here, but yet we're over here, but I didn't realize I had such an easy path back up. I thought it was going to be like a whole ordeal to get around, but it looks like it's not. But yeah, I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed about having new headphones. I've talked about it before. I try not to be too like particular with my audio just because it's a deep hole. Audio stuff is very expensive. So I try not to get too into it in order not to spend all my money on audio equipment all the time. And it's my biggest mind over matter test. Let me tell you that right now. It's my biggest mind over matter task. I became weak and I bought the Arctis Pros because I grew jelly. I have a friend who either has like a really fucking good sound card in their PC, or they just have the best headphones known to man. Because they can hear things from like miles away in the video game. And I got very jelly, so I was like, let me spend a lot of money on a headset and see if that improves my ability to hear. And this headset was not, the headset I bought was not the play. I don't think I picked that up. I don't have that much redstone. I thought I had way more. There it is. I'm like, I did not hear myself go bloop and pick that up. Oh, it's my biggest mind over matter because I can definitely hear the not good audio quality. Once you've heard good audio quality, it's real hard not to notice when something is bad audio quality. Because there's a lot of nuances to sounds that people put into their games. Because sound is actually really easy to transfer. Like, it's not... it doesn't take that much space anywhere to like get real in-depth sounds. And microphones are pretty good and relatively cheap to other things. So whenever you're getting Foley for things, it's pretty easy to get very good sounds. So, like, a lot of those things are usually there. You just don't hear them. And it's real easy to miss because either you hear it or you don't hear it, you know? It's going to be good no matter what. It's just going to be better with better audio. So it's big. I just try not to think about it. And it works out. Eventually, you just stop thinking about it. Speaking of Beyonce, Beyonce is going to be in town tomorrow. Probably today. She's probably here today. Doing sound checks at the stadium. She's going to be performing at the football game tomorrow here in Houston. The Texans are playing. I'm very sad about it. Dude, man, let me tell you, just let any team, any Texas team carry my casket just so they can let me down one last time. Every time I think we're almost there, that we got it, just something tragic happens. Whether it's actually something tragic or an owner does something fucking stupid, like pay CP3 a ridiculous amount of money for a ridiculous amount of time when he's in his mid-30s. CP3 is still out there, still doing his thing. He's still in the NBA. But he definitely, I do cite CP3 as a number one reason we did not win against the Golden State Warriors. I do believe if we did not have CP3, we would have won that basketball championship. And I will forever be sad about it. Because then it ruined the team for years to come. Because our cap space was fucked. Also, it turns out my my team that I chose that I was trialing for as a team to cheer for when my team wasn't doing well, aka the Texans. Turns out that they are also now going to be entering a rebuilding stage, or they should be. They probably won't be, which is why they also will now disappoint me. Okay. The worst thing about explosions is that they don't just do one damage to your stuff. Oh, I can't move backwards. That's a shame. I was stuck behind one of those guys. I'm glad you didn't blow up in there. I do believe this is another zombie spawner. It may be the same zombie spawner, to be honest with you. It is not the same one. This is a normal Gapple. I don't need you. I don't need any of that. But yeah, so the Texans were doing well until they didn't. You know, CJ Stroud is definitely a younger QB. And is definitely making a lot of younger QB mistakes. A lot of our younger roster has gotten hurt. Like Tank Dell is a tank. He's a great wide receiver. Has now been hurt twice in his 2 years in the league with season-ending injuries. And this one looked bad. And it sounds bad. He has a dislocated knee with a torn ACL, I think was what it was. Torn meniscus and ACL or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. I was too bummed out to really pay attention to the prognosis. But it's a shame. Fortunately, I mean, it sucks for Tank Dell, but wide receivers are a dime a dozen. So we can draft and find another good wide receiver. If need be. But, I'm sad about it. I'm just sad about it. Because we had a real good thing going on at the beginning of the season, and then everybody got fucking hurt. Just constantly, nonstop. And I'm like, well, now what, you know? And then, yeah, the team got hurt real early on. We're still in the playoffs. We're gonna have I don't think there's anything we can do at this point in time to not get into the playoffs. Everyone else in our division really sucks, so that's like a plus. Of being a Texan fan is that everybody in our division sucks. So, it's not like we're in the Chiefs division, you know. Or in Dallas's division. Although Dallas has also been knocked out of the playoffs, which makes me absolutely delighted. You know, if someone's having a worse season, I'm happy it's the Cowboys. And I'm so happy to hear that they just keep making terrible decisions. May Jerry live a long, long life as a GM of the Dallas Cowboys. It's the real only, like, bright side of it all. I was also trial running the Niners as the team I was gonna follow when the Texans inevitably fell from grace. And apparently they also now suck, so that's great. Are also one of the teams that is out of the playoffs. So now I'm out of the now I don't know who to cheer for. I guess the Chiefs. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't want to cheer for the Lions. Like, no offense to the Lions. The narrative of, like, fuck the Chiefs is so boring. I'm so bored of it. Of, like, fuck the Chiefs. They don't deserve anything they've ever gotten. I'm just like, I can tell you guys have never competed in anything in your entire lives. If that's the attitude you have to these, like, near wins. Like, some of it is definitely luck. But a lot of it is, like, having a good mentality. When things aren't going well, or when you're, like, in prime time in front of the, you know, like, you have to perform. You have to get this done. Otherwise you will lose. That's a difficult place to be in, just mentally. That pressure is gnarly. And you see teams constantly fail to, you know, perform when they're in those positions. They try, but, like, you know, sometimes it's illegitimately something you have to practice. And the thing that sucks about that is that the only way you practice it is by being in those situations. Because then you learn how you react to being in those situations, and then you know, compensate for that. You essentially learn how to deal with that situation. It's like course correcting, right? Like, your instinct when you hit black ice is to steer in one direction when you're actually supposed to steer in another, right? It's the same thing with mentality. You think you have to do one thing, and then you find out, like, that's not the thing you needed to do. And so that's what happens a lot with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have been in these high intense, like, moments for so long. A lot of these players, like, they're not rookies, you know, they're an experienced team. And if they're not experienced, they have a good core around them. You know, a lot of veterans able to, like, help them out. And they have the opportunity to be in these situations in a safe manner because the vets are the ones who are having to perform in these high intense situations. And that makes things so less stressful for you that legitimately it is another way that it's easy to, like, learn how to be in those situations. Because you're not stressed, because other people have to be stressed. Therefore, you're performing exactly the same as you always have, which is already at a high level. And boom, you know, like, boom, you win. You suddenly are doing these, like, crazy stunts to win the football game because you're just doing your job, and you'd be surprised how many people just don't do their jobs when they're in high stress situations because they think they have to do more than, you know, they think they have to be Superman all of a sudden, and everyone thinks they have to be Superman, and that's when things go awry. And that's not the case. You have to perform to your expected level and let, you know, the people who need to be the heroes be the heroes. Because that's usually only, you know, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 people on the field at a time. Everyone else just has to be doing their job. And that's what the Chiefs excel at, because they've just been winning and in these like high intense situations a lot. And Andy Reid's a great coach that has coached them to not do crazy things, you know, during the actual season. So a lot of, you know, their plays we've never seen before because they don't need to use them in season. Some players, you know, some of the people are getting older, so they don't need to be used that often during the whole season because the rest of the team can carry. Like Andy is dealing with the team exactly as he needs to do as a coach. He's not asking them to be Superman. He knows what to expect from them. Now it's just, you know, getting reps in so the people who aren't comfortable being in those 10 situations can learn how to get comfortable in those 10 situations. Because like I mentioned before, that is kind of the whole thing. Once you get your mental sorted, things get a lot easier when it comes to winning. But like I said, a lot of the time it's just one of those things that you have to learn how to get in the situation. You have to get your reps in. But yeah, so that's always frustrating. Also, it's not like they are a winning team, like the winningest team, you know? It's like, it's not like they have an obnoxious anything going on, really. Like, a lot of people cry ref all the time, but the refs suck for every team. It's just, it's part of the course. They're just gonna suck. I don't know what to tell you. I don't need the disc right now, or the cassette. Apologies. It's a cassette. I changed it to cassette myself. But yeah, so that's football with PB. Football opinions with PB. So yeah, so because of that, a lot of people have been like, I hope the Lions, you know, win, blah 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 blah. But I don't know if I like the Lions as a football team. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know if it's their like color scheme. I don't know if it's the coach, the players, or just the talk around them. Like, I love a good underdog story. I think it's just attached to the annoying not Lions fans. Like, the people who are just fuck the Chiefs fans. I also think a lot of this like hatred comes from the gamblers, which I think are the ones that are ruining football. Like, the number one reason you see so many people punching their TVs out and being abusive once their teams lose is because they had money on the game and they lost the money because they're poor bettors. And also, the system is designed, you know, in such a way that you don't win all the time. It's made to make you believe that you're gonna win, and then you don't win. That is betting. That is how betting continues to exist as a thing. But, you know, the gamblers, the addicts out there are Like, no, the next one's gonna be the one. Next one's gonna be the one. I'm gonna hit parlay on this one. I'm gonna hit it. We're gonna win big. And then, you know, the system works against them, so they could do like a bet across several sports or across several games. And then, you know, they get to win big, or they wait to see if they're gonna hit it with the next game. Because if they hit the next one, well, boy oh boy, is that payout more than the previous one. And a lot more people lose that than they do, than they win. So, and then like you hit once and oh boy, I'm gonna be a millionaire if I just keep betting like this. But then you don't, and you end up losing more money because that's how betting works. The system is for you to lose and for the house to win, because the house always wins. And they uplift these stories that I'm not convinced are ever really real, of people hitting it big, so you keep thinking like, oh man, that could be me. Anyways, betting is a scam. And it's a shame it's so embedded in sports. Because I legitimately think things could be much more interesting if they weren't in sports. Which is why I think a lot of the times women's sports are more interesting. Because you don't have the betting yappers out here telling you how they've made a terrible decision and why a team sucks because they are the ones who made a poor decision with their life choices. We are at 3. I think on average, if you don't break a redstone piece with oh no. If you don't break a redstone piece with fortune, I think on average you get 3 pieces of redstone, maybe? I think with fortune that goes up to 5. I'm not 1,000% if my questioning tone wasn't enough for you guys. I think I have enough redstone on me at this very moment in time to accomplish our goals. I think. I'm just unsure. Oh, okay, a little cavey cave. My goal is to get started and possibly finish this tree farm tomorrow. That is my goal. That is what I desire in this life of mine. So we can start the new year with our project for doing the Seawall River Walk. Nothing of interest, unfortunately. I'm very hyped about this this headset. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very happy, very enthused. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get as high as I can and start pillaring out. We seem to be pretty high. We're already getting into the stone. Which is good news. That means we are yeah, in the positives instead of the negatives, so that's something. That means it should only take us a stack of ladders hopefully, to get out. We are around a lot of hills, so there is a good chance we could come out of a hill also, which would be unfortunate. But yeah, so I started late today because I took a nap. Like I said, I really enjoyed the food. Oh, I have a pack ready to open. I'm gonna try to learn how to cast my phone onto the screen. So I can do things like show you guys when I'm pulling a pack or something like that. Dude, I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm losing my voice. I can feel it. All right, let's see. We're opening up another mythical island one. Again, I have everything. I really just need the shinies, essentially. Oh, another Joltik. A Vaporeon. Did you guys know in this Mew-themed pack, I've not gotten a singular Mew? Like, not a regular Mew, not a Mew EX. I've just gotten nothing. The only, like, special card I've gotten out of it, are... so I've gotten several full arts, but what I've not gotten are the EXs. The only EXs... Oh, I've gotten 3 EXs. I got a Pidgeot EX, the normal one. I got the Pidgeot full art EX. And I got the full art, is the full art Gyarados from the mythical pack? No. I got a Gyarados EX one. That I keep forgetting about because I got it early on. Let me see. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 normal cards. Yeah, it's the Gyarados EX that I got. I am missing... I'm missing Ponyta. That's what I'm missing there. I'm missing what I'm assuming to be the normal Mew and Mew EX. I have no clue what I'm missing between Golem and Marshadow. I'm missing something there. Oh, that's probably the Aerodactyl EX, probably right there. And then from there, I'm not missing anything. It's just the full arts and the EXs that I have left to go, which are a lot. It doesn't show it on on the my cards, but it is a lot of them. I think I have 2 rows of cards missing back there. So I need all the fancy ones, which are the harder ones to get. Or the least likely ones to get. So I definitely think my wonder picks are going to be the ones that get me there. Because my luck is Papa Kaka. Boo Kaka. Dude, I cannot hear myself with these headphones on, and I am so conscientious of how loud I'm speaking because I cannot tell. Dude, I'm also hungry. This is probably going to be a shorter stream, but I wanted to stream today to wish you guys a happy Christmas Eve for those who celebrate today and also celebrate Christmas. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about other winter holidays to better be able to to better be able to wish anyone anything. As you can see, our line, it also helps not to get lost at nighttime. I also needed to come out because my food's getting low, and I was afraid I was going to run out of food. We're going to put away some of the extra stuff we have on our person, and we're just going to take our ore with us. I'll take that. I could leave those things here. Well, actually, I probably can take this. Oh, I didn't get the cobwebs. How close are the cobwebs? Oh, you know what? I have a mine shaft next to our house. If I need it, when I need them, I can just go get them there. Yeah, I started late today, like I said, because I just had a good meal. It started raining and I had a lot of wine. So I laid down in bed, had the fan on me, and I slept for like an hour and a half. I was in bed for a little bit trying to fall asleep and I kept not being able to fall asleep. And then I fell asleep. And then it started raining and that was it. That was the secret sauce. Dude, I'm so excited. You know, I'm just realizing that we had no gravy with our mashed potatoes, which is fine because it would have been too wet because the mashed potatoes were actually pretty runny. Which I was concerned by, but like they still tasted fine, so I can't be mad about it. In fact, they tasted delicious. I am gonna widen this path now that I know I'm gonna also bring llamas through here. Originally, when I built these pathways, they weren't designed with llamas in mind. I'm also curious if I can ride a horse and pull llamas with me, or if I go too fast. Because if I could ride a horse, that would save me on so much food. Because you can't ride llamas. Like, you can get on their backs, but you can't direct them anywhere. Which is a shame. Sometimes I wish rain wasn't global. I wish it would like rain in some parts and not in other parts. I think it would very much solve the issue in which it rains like every other day in Minecraft. Let's pop all these, let's fortune all these ores, and then I think we can call it a night. Both to save my voice for tomorrow and also let me put away some of this stuff actually. Let me put the silk touch away. Let's just create more room in my inventory. Let me put these in here. So I know these are the things I want to pull back out. And everything else is mineable. Let's also just get some food. I feel like I'm going through food so fast, but what's the solution really? Yeah, we'll fortune these and then we'll call it a night just so my voice survives till tomorrow and I can go eat because my stomach started grumbling when I got up to go open presents. I'm very happy, very joyous, heart full, ready to go tomorrow. Oh, also, one of my friends, Nilly, got me a game off of my Steam list. Steam wish list, that's what it's called. I got Citizen Sleeper. Let me tell you, when I was a little more bubbly, when I was bubbly earlier today, I almost started stream and just started doing hidden object games. There is this like Find the Cats Christmas theme. And I was like, I would like to do this right now. And I was oh, my ad is starting in 30 seconds. I see. Hold on. Oh, did you guys know that 30 save up to 30% on new subs this bonus round? I don't know what that means, but I guess they're doing a sale. Do you call them sales on subs? A discount on subs? I guess. I don't know. I feel like I should get emails about this, but I don't? Question mark? Maybe they're in my spam? Maybe they rely on their whisper system instead of, or their notification system rather than just telling me outright in an email. Like, I know I will be the first one to say I hate getting emails, but sometimes I want to get emails about things because that's the only way I'll find out things are happening. I look forward to like trying out different audio options and seeing what certain albums sound like when I crank up the volume. And also change the equalizer, because Spotify, let me tell you, Spotify has a shitty audio quality. But like, I own the Billie Eilish album, and my god, the production in the Billie Eilish album is so fucking good. It's always good. Phineas always does a phenomenal job, and Billie also started doing some production on this album, and I'm so excited. Oh, so sorry, Alicia. But that is not an artist we're gonna be bumping right now until certain things are gone over in court. Anyways, yeah, Spotify's audio quality is poo-poo caca. It used to be a little bit better, but it's really tanked. And I'm giving Spotify the most opportunity to give me the best audio quality by running it through a high fidelity audio cable on my PC, also running it on high quality. High quality, like the high quality in the settings, which works a little bit. There is a slight difference between the high quality and the lower quality sometimes, but not noticeable enough to me with the quality of earphones I was wearing before. So oh, it's gonna look so cool over there. I'm excited to build it. I'm excited to build a lot of things. It's just time, which I'm taking my absolute time of. I also think this is gonna look much cooler once I create that shadow around it. I'm very excited about that. Also, I think I'm gonna come up here and put down just like a fence line, maybe light it up. Just so, because these animals keep wandering further and further from their spot, especially now that I'm working right next to the mountain. I think I want to add some sort of elevator here on the base or something, because I love this vantage point and I only ever get to see it like this. And because I don't have any plans of getting in the Elytra anytime soon, it's not like I could put like a sky platform up. I just don't know exactly what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna do it, because I also think it would look ugly if I just threw like a literal elevator, a pillar straight up from the base. So we're really gonna have to think about how I want to do it. Maybe I just like have a chest somewhere with a bunch of scaffolding. I don't know. I really like climbing up here and seeing everything. I'm still not in love with the nighttime sky in this pack. I would really like to get my old one going, but man, that is gonna be a lot of trying to figure out what the fuck and how the fuck things work. I do think this is gonna look better if I strip this down a little bit. Maybe widen it so it becomes more cliff-like and less just like gradual hill. Almost like mesa-ish with like the sheer ends. Oof, a little disheartening that that's how much redstone we have. It will get us through it. But I hate breaking down my redstone and not getting over an inventory full of it. Disappointing. But yeah, I love like how I could tell what's developed by where the lights are. Oh, I also think I finally figured out what I want to do over here. Maybe I need a warehouse to store my items in bulk. I have a lot of dirt just all over the place in various chests around the world right now that I haven't like carried back here because they're far away and it's a lot of it. And that's why I created the llamas specifically so they could carry these things for me. I also have a lot of cobblestone all over the place. And I don't have space for that in our small storage area down here. I have some empty chests, but not enough to house everything. So I want some sort of warehouse. Maybe even like over there, a nice warehouse would like be nice. And that way I could share it with like the cave spider kingdom. That might be an idea, doing something over here. And then I could continue to preserve this for like a small park that I want to build. But this is like the next area I want to develop. Because at the moment, it's just like there's nothing going on, but I do have to pass it all the time. And I also want to double back and finish this area. So warehouse, now that I know that that trades haven't changed enough to like fuck anything up, and Mojang takes approximately 3 to 5 business years to release a new update, I don't think I have to worry about them changing any prices or how villager trading works out right this second. So we can hold off on making our trading hall and work on some of the more infrastructure like things we need to get done in the world. Like the warehouse, that's a big one. There's also the project flow chart that I need to work on, and double back and working on our towers over here. Also, maybe creating a space. Maybe I do it over there also. Just chop down kind of the top of this and create a platform up there. Because I also kind of need a place to chop down my trees. I guess I could also do it over there. But I think this is just low enough to be able to do it. I just like it because it's like separate from this island. I don't know what else I want on this island. But like the tree farm and the warehouse don't feel like they're gonna fit in any of the spaces I have at the moment. Maybe in that, I mean, even in this direction, I don't have a ton of space. That's not just gonna be like trees to look nice. I'd rather keep this area wooded, I guess, is my issue. And I would like to keep the like the deforest. Like right now, I hate how this is bald. Essentially, there's no trees there. And it's because I want to manually place things down in that area. But because I'm not done shaping the area and adding stairs and stuff, I haven't done anything. Because I'm living with the area to see where I want to put where I want to put some pathways. I'm trying to live with that and see, like, is this the path I would want to be taking, or am I going to take this path in a different way in the future? Once I add trees here, am I happy to, like, not take this shortcut, essentially? That might be a plan. And that way we can have... I've been trying to think of what I was going to add on that hill for a while now. I like that. I like that plan. And that is what I do. See, this is why I like doing this in the middle of my base, because I get a nice little vantage point of it all. Also, I learned the other day, like yesterday or the day before, I was watching an Ethos Lab video, and he was talking about how you can get dispensers, I think, to put water in empty water bottles now. Who knows when that change was implemented? Maybe it's been in the game forever, but I just found out about it, and that's crazy. Ooh, 2 stacks. That's the rough, buddy. Just to vacuum up all the little pieces. Make sure there's nothing up here. I don't think there is. Anything that would have gotten caught would have done so... would have already despawned if it got caught up here. Because it would have been the redstone. Alright, let's throw this in here and this in here. I think that'll actually be good enough. And we have 15 more blocks. Let's go. We're up to 33 blocks now. 34 if we broke that down, but we're not gonna. Let's add this back in here. And let's put this here. And hopefully that'll enable us to make the rest of our items. I don't think there's anything in here aside from waiting for the cyan to finish, or these cactus to finish up, so I can make the rest of the lime and cyan stained glass. And also I think there's wool I need to make. Or maybe concrete, I can't remember which of the two. I need to make these note blocks, which is fine. Note blocks are literally just wood and redstone. Pistons are iron, redstone, wood, and cobblestone, but that's fine. We have a lot of all of those things. Warp Sem we have. If not here, we have some in the nether. We have dark oak fence gate, easy. Composters, easy. Iron trapdoors, easy. Dark oak signs, whatever signs. It doesn't need to be dark oak. Fine. We have the blue ice. I've already taken it over. I've already made these dispensers very painfully. There's an easier way to make these now in the new update, but I don't have the update yet, and it hurt me the entire time. Lime concrete. I think we're done with all our concrete. We have sticky pistons. Again, this is a piston, which is iron, redstone, cobblestone, wood, but add the sticky part, which is slime, which is 15 slime. We have that easy. We have warp nylium. We have cobblestone. Furnaces easy. Buttons easy. Scaffolding. I do need to make some. I need to farm some bamboo, but bamboo grows really quickly. Droppers we already have. Levers easy to make. Concrete done. Walls easy to make. Redstone we just got it. Concrete I've already made it. Chest we're gonna need a lot more chest than that. Wool we have enough wool. We just need the cyan. I do believe I have 4 buckets of lava, in fact, right now. I do need to make the slabs. Smooth stone slabs, sure. Soul sand, we have. Warp blocks, we have them. Even if we didn't, they're easy to make. Same thing with this glazed terracotta. We have a ton of terracotta. Redstone lamps, we have some. Sea pickles, I believe we have some. If not, I know where to get them. Cobwebs, we know where to get them. We don't have any. Iron doors, easy. TNT, I believe we have some. A little bit of cactus, we're making it right now. Yeah, all of this is super easy to get. So it's just a matter of waiting for this now because we have plenty of blue. And it's not that much that we needed this. I think we need like 16 pieces and then we'll be good. So it's literally just 2 more rotations. But for now, we're going to call it there for the night because I gotta go eat. Sorry for starting the stream late, but it happens. Tomorrow, it hopefully won't be late. But today's was. So apologies for that. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night. If you celebrate, I hope you are having a wonderful Christmas Eve, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Day. For those of you who celebrate other holidays, I don't know where in your cycle you are in those holidays, but I hope you guys are having a wonderful holidays just as is. Yeah, I hope you guys have some off time, get to spend it with people you love. And if not, we're always here to hang out with. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your morning and like evenings. I'm going to call it there for today. So I hope, thank you so much, Painting Pirate, for the raid. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, nights. Bye. And like I said, I'm hoping tomorrow we get stuff done. That is my goal for right now, is to start and finish, hopefully. I'm not confident that we can finish it tomorrow, but I'm going to hope we do. I'm going to try and gather the rest of the materials tonight. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night.